basketball is a team game. Individuals don't take teams to the playoffs. So despite that, there are some left wondering if his numbers are greater than his actual impact on the team. I'm not one of them.
Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Outside Irving. He kicks it to LeBron. Releases from 15, and Cleveland again with the bucket.
And for Love, the other reason for the skepticism, he's not a chiseled, overpowering athlete. He's not flashy. Maybe he doesn't look like a superstar, but his game speaks for itself, just the strength and the skill.
Here's Curry following the basket by LeBron James. Good on that shot, and with that, the Cavalier lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Curry. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Irving drives in, blocked, and they'll keep possession. And that'll be Cleveland as it goes out of bounds. Cavaliers retain possession. So it's the Cavaliers now. Out to Shumpert. There's the triple. No good. And Golden State will come the other way. And one thing for sure, last season the Timberwolves were a disaster when Kevin Love went to the bench.
That's for sure, Kevin. I mean, when he was on the floor, they outscored opponents significantly. When he sat, their offense basically imploded.
Now here's Shumpert after LeBron James's miss. Here is Livingston. And it's Curry at the elbow. Irving with the steal. And the dunk by James.
What a great battle these teams are waging today.
Yeah, you get the feeling, Steve, the game could swing on just 1 or 2 plays down the stretch.
Timeout called the Warriors. I think for a while, Clark, teams looked at Iguodala and saw his talent and what he could do on the floor, and they wanted him to be a centerpiece. Now that he's been in the league this long, and as a vet, he seems almost better suited as a complementary piece.
I wouldn't disagree with that. I mean, not everybody can be the main focal point of a team. And that's no knock on Iguodala. I mean, I think he's terrific. He does a little bit of everything, does it all well. And I understand he's really a high-quality guy and teammate. And he's very much more of a playmaker than a scorer, even though he can look dominant with the ball in his hands at times.
Cleveland leading by 3. LeBron with it. And Curry picks him up defensively.
And his shots are dropping right now. This quarter has been very kind to him.
The Warriors shooting 40% in the fourth. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
The drive by Shumpert. Baseline jumper. Back to Love. And in he goes for the easy 2.
Boy, they are having their way in the paint right now. So many looks right at the rim.
Defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's helped them get the ball in close time after time, Steve.
Wasted no time on that one. 62 points for Steph Curry.
Boy, he's making it look really easy right now. I expect him to continue to run the offense through him until the defense makes him change plans.
Here's Mozgov. James kicks to Irving. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And as they grab one there, I was going to make the point that they just haven't done enough in terms of rebounding the ball.
I agree. And that one's good. Now just a 1-point Cavalier lead.
It hasn't happened as quickly as he would have liked, but he's finally putting some points on the board in this game.
Love with the screen on Curry. Outside jumper. Pass to James. And the shot is good. James has got 28 points for the game.
Nothing too fancy, just simple execution. That's getting the job done when they need to make every possession count.
I agree, Clark. They need stops, and they can't afford any wasted possessions. Those inside shots are really high-percentage looks. You know what? They've been relying on his three-point shot all game long, and he has not let them down.
They need a few more of them if they're going to pull this game out. He can't stop now.
Now here's Shumpert. Back to James. He dishes it to Shumpert. The drive by James, and he drops in the layup off the glass. James has got 12 points now in the quarter.
I don't know what's happening to their defense. They don't have any effort, any purpose.
And it's really costing them. I mean, the last 5 baskets at that end have been on very easy looks.
And that one's good.
They'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. Back to that point you were making about rebounding, Clark. It seems like they're coming up short just about every time.
Well, you're right, because as we've seen here, that lack of rebounding has certainly shown up on the scoreboard.
Lee's checked in for Golden State. The Warriors trailing. Outside Curry. And another basket for Golden State.
Whoa, that's a big shot right there.
And that one really took the air out of this crowd.
Kevin, the silence is deafening.
James kicks to Irving. LeBron dishes to Shumpert. Cleveland moving it around. And James gets it to go on the assist by Irving. Irving's got his 7th assist in the game. 1:11 left here in the 4th quarter. Here's Curry with the 3. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, he had a really good look. I mean, he'll knock that down more often than not.
Warriors shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. The offensive rebound. Green passes to Curry. Thompson outside. Fires the 3. Money! And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
Oh, what a basket, and at the perfect time.
How about the courage and backbone of this guy? Wow.
Here's Love. That misses off the backboard.
That was not pretty there. You got to make that one, but hey, that's not his range.
Iguodala dishes to Curry. They double-team Curry. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And no good, and a chance to take the lead. Curry against Irving. LeBron kicks to Mozgov. Kicks it out to James. And the pass to Shumpert. Back to Irving for the win. Oh, it's no good. And we're headed to overtime. Regulation is ended and we're heading to overtime. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena. We've got overtime action now, folks. Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, Doris Burke on our sideline, and this is Kevin Harlan. And it's the Warriors to start out. So the overtime period is now ticking away. Should be fun. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. So on the floor for Cleveland, the 2 stars, LeBron and Love. At the 3 and the 4. Amon Shumpert is out there with Irving, and it's Mozgov in at the center position. And here is Irving after the 3-pointer from Stephen Curry. And Shumpert kicks to Irving. 6 to shoot. Step back shot. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Curry gets the bucket.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
The Cavaliers trail by 6. Feeds it to Shumpert. He's looking for LeBron and finds it. Buries the 7-footer. LeBron's got 37.
Then you can feel the pattern of this game, guys. They're working it inside, dominating in the paint, getting good shots at will.
Well, 4 of their last 5 baskets, guys, have been of exactly that variety.
Clark, they're really struggling guarding that 3-point line.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, Steve.
Well, Cleveland shooting it really well. 54% from the floor. Here's Shumpert. From outside, off the mark.
I like the defense, guys, really getting a hand up and challenging shots.
Yeah, Steve, lurking on that shot, and that was a tough one.
0-1 near Iguodala as he lets it go. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
An excellent game we've seen from LeBron. He has 9 rebounds and some big-time point production as well.
Tell you what, this guy is just an unstoppable force, guys.
There's been nothing they can do to stop him.
Good on the second free throw. In overtime here, a minute and a half off the clock. Curry with it. Lets it go with a three. Mozgov grabs the board. Mozgov's got his 16th rebound on the night. Irving with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. The dunk with the foul on top of it. So strong. There it is, guys. That Olay defense. Just watching him go, Clark, right by.
I think we might be seeing which team is ready to take control of this game.
Yeah, that's a dunk that could absolutely get them going. I agree, Clark. Can't allow that to happen, guys. Just a defensive breakdown there on the boards.
Golden State's gone to the three-point shot 5 times in this overtime period and hit 3 of them. And yes, sir, that one drops.
He's just been the man since the start of this quarter. I mean, just a tremendous period of basketball for him.
Irving kicks to James. And that one's good. James has got 40 points.
Got to give him a lot of credit for the way he's played personally, trying to bring his team back.
They get the rebound. Kicks it out to Iguodala. Here's the three. And that one's good.
Now they're not showing too much respect for him defensively, are they?
Just under 2.5 minutes passed here in this overtime. Irving kicks to LeBron. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. 42 points for LeBron.
I'll tell you what, he's enjoyed a very good day shooting the ball so far. He can bring them right back into this.
Got that one up quick. And the Warriors lead by 6. For Cleveland, they've gotten things started superbly in overtime, hitting 5 of their first 7 shots. And Shumpert kicks to James. Good on the shot. James has got 44.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
Warriors leading by 4. Here's Curry with the 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
They don't need much of anything else the way he's scoring the ball out there.
For Cleveland, they've gone 6 of 8 from the field in OT. They'd love to keep that percentage right where it is.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
The Warriors have gone 7 of 11 from the floor since we entered the extra period. Off target from outside. Well, the Cavaliers' shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. It's good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Man, it's really tough to stop Love.
Warriors shooting in with incredible accuracy in overtime. They've hit 58% of their shots. Overtime basketball, a little under 3.5 minutes into it. And a wide open look for James. No good from outside. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Warriors have gone 8 of 13 from the floor in overtime. Pretty good work offensively so far. Mozgov grabs the board. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from three-point range since the end of regulation. It falls!
Wow, huge shot. Listen to this crowd.
And it sounds like a rock concert in here.
Well, they've been waiting to explode all game, and they finally got a reason to do so.
And the Cavaliers call time here. They trail by 2. There's 14 seconds left in the first overtime. Action has been terrific. The drive by James misses the layup. And so they foul intentionally.
Well, you do what you have to do to extend this game and try to get the ball back.
In this situation, clock management crucial.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he is unable to get the second one. Now Love. James, the pass to Love to tie it up. Misses the tray. So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. Clark, what a game.
Yeah, they kept their cool, stayed with the game plan, and that's why they came out on top.
Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll see you next time. And now, our Jordan player of the game, Stephen Curry.